2 years ago, hell descended upon us. We saw before our very eyes families burned alive, children massacred before their parents, parents before their children, women raped and tortured, elderly women kidnapped and dragged into Gaza to the cheers of ecstatic crowds. We saw the terrified look of Shiri Bibas trying to shield her two little boys, Ariel and Kfir. All this was filmed on GoPro cameras with laughter. On one of the terrorists was found a note: "Sharpen your blades and be pure in your intentions before Allah. The enemy is a disease with no cure except beheading and uprooting the hearts and livers. Attack them." The same day, Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, congratulated Hamas. Hamas leaders in Doha praised the slaughter as they watched it live on television. The next day, students at Harvard published a letter blaming Israel. Soon after, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres declared before the Security Council that October 7 didn't happen in a vacuum. And as soon as Israel began to fight back, we were accused of genocide. Thus, the people who were victims of atrocity became accused of atrocity. The survivors of massacre were branded the perpetrators of massacre. Demonization seeks to justify the murder of Jews. Defamation seeks to strip Jews of their right to self-defense. As our heroic soldiers, including my own sons, fought in Gaza to save our country, many of us fought for the truth in the media and on social networks. Shortly after October 7, I began these war briefings. Today, I deliver my last one because the war that began 2 years ago has officially ended. For 2 years, I wore those two pins on my jacket: the yellow ribbon for the hostages and the flag of Israel for our homeland. Today, as our last hostages have returned, I remove the yellow ribbon without forgetting those who must still be buried in Israel. But I keep the flag of Israel, for even though the war has ended, the struggle has not. Iran and its proxies have been diminished, but not destroyed. Hamas has not been fully disarmed, and the hatred of Jews and of their country is still alive and still killing. We may rejoice in victory, but we dare not rest. That victory was won by our soldiers. 913 gave their lives to free the hostages and to keep us safe. Let us bow our heads before them. We owe them not only our safety, but our very future. Victory was also forged by the resilience of Israeli society and the steadfast support of the Jewish diaspora. And it required leadership. Despite justified criticism, Prime Minister Netanyahu stood firm under immense pressure, refusing to end the war without victory. By striking Iran, he reached his Churchillian moment. President Trump, too, made history. He used the military option against Iran with precision and resolve. Thanks to him, our hostages are free. Others must be thanked as well. Ron Dermer, who worked tirelessly with Washington, Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, who fought unceasingly for the hostages, Gideon Saar, who chose to join the government at a turning point of the war and has led Israel's diplomatic struggle with resolve. Now is the time to embrace those who have returned from hell, to comfort the bereaved families, and to heal the visible and invisible wounds of our soldiers. 2 years after that day of horror, Israel rises like a lion, scarred but unbroken, wounded yet undefeated, victorious and vigilant. And to our last hostages, we can finally say, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, you are free at last.